Hey guys, welcome to another video on the radio video. And well, I'm just gonna do a little example here of computer control of my ICOM radio. So might give an idea to some of you guys out there that have radios that can be computer controlled. I am using a program called Radio Deluxe, which is one of my favorite for controlling radios. It can control many types of radios, and that's the main control. So you can change modes and do whatever you want with the radio basically. And with it comes a nice little program for satellite tracking, which is here. And if you look at the satellite tracking here, we can see that CO-65, Charlie Oscar 65, is actually coming for a pass over my city here in Montreal. So what's nice is because it's bundled with Ham Radio Deluxe, it also controls the same radio that Ham Radio Deluxe is plugged into. So it will actually follow the Doppler shift by itself. So you don't really need to tune around. The satellite tracking software will basically do the job. Most of the satellites don't have the frequencies pre-programmed, so you have to go to, for example, amsat.org website to get the frequencies, and you can actually input the frequencies simply by double clicking on the satellite frequency itself and enter the information here in the little spots there. But once it's in there, what happens is that the frequency will always be remembered every time you choose your satellite. So AOS means acquisition of signal in 10 seconds, which is almost now. So what I will do actually is put a little check mark that's already here. You can see the little check mark here right next to receive. That means that actually this software is controlling my radio. And to give you an example, now it's a little slow, but an example of that is that if we go here on my radio and look right here, you'll see that this number is going to change there. It went to 0. And slowly now the frequency will be going down. And as the Doppler moves faster and faster, I think it's going to go faster and faster. So it's really cool because there's really, you just don't do nothing. You just wait for the satellite to show up, put the little check mark so it starts controlling your radio, and wait for the signals to appear. Charlie Oscar 65 is an amateur radio satellite. It has some digital mode telemetry and also has the CW mode beacon. The digital transmission is an AFSK 1200 bauds on 437.4000, plus or minus the Doppler shift, of course. But the main frequency for the downlink of the CW beacon, you can see here, this is the main frequency. This is what we call the center frequency, the original frequency at which the satellite transmits. And this is the adjusted frequency for the Doppler. Well, I'm not showing the screen, so it's kind of hard to see. Here we go. Let me start over here. So this is the center frequency, 437.275, and here is the adjusted Doppler frequency that you can see changes all the time, which is absolutely normal. And basically, if you listen a little bit now, put the volume a little higher here. we are starting to receive the Morse code beacon of the satellite. And you can see that as the satellite gets closer, we are actually having a Doppler shift that's going faster and faster all the time. So if we go back to the radio, you'll actually see that the frequency is changing faster now, and it's going to change faster and faster. Now I don't know if you can hear it on the video, but we have a very faint CW signal right now. Of course, you've got also on the satellite tracking the information showing you what the satellite is actually, where it is, and how its range. So it's telling you that satellite's now 22 degrees in elevation. Azimuth 186 means it's almost south of me. 1,300 kilometers. The range is the distance from me to the satellite, and the altitude of the satellite above the ground. So when you think of it, it's really almost a NASA setup. It's amazing that now we can actually control radios and just, you know, have programs and computers adjusting everything for us. And you can see here on the radio, frequency adjustment going faster and faster now. Compared to other satellites, CO-65 as I would say is not as strong, but you can hear it. Of course, since I use a vertical antenna, that also is not helping, because vertical antennas are basically not really made for satellites. So it's quite weak, but it's there. So hope you enjoyed this little video. This was a demonstration of, I would say, automated listening. See how fast the Doppler now adjusts the frequency. So I hope you enjoyed these little videos, and if you have any questions on how to hook up your radio or what to use for cables and information, well, just ask. There's no problem. I will be happy to answer any questions if possible. So thanks for watching. 73s.